Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. What's up, everybody? I'm alive. Woo. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Buccaneers gave us a great Christmas present, man. How about that? How about the Buccaneers? What? Nobody saw that coming. I don't care. I know we had guys picking the Buccaneers to win. A lot of people. We're going to figure out who won the score predictions here in a minute. But, man, I don't think anybody came close to predicting that game. Whoa. So, how was everybody's Christmas? What's up, Mr. Bundy? Baker's on fire, I know. Brother, I read your thesis you wrote, and you were saying you thought you were done writing papers when you got out of high school, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, yeah, I thought I was done reading papers too. But I'm sitting there nodding with you the whole time, agreeing with you. And then the Buccaneers came out and did that. I was like, we had no idea. Nobody saw that coming. Probably MK, yeah, he's the one that predicted 100 to 3 Buccaneers. What's up, Giovanni? Baker's about to get paid. MH, how's it going? Duh, what's up? Dylan. Woo, MK, there you are, man. What's going on? Y'all have a good Christmas? Whew, I tell you, man, it was rough here. I got sick. Well, first my daughter got sick. Y'all knew about that. And then I got it. I was down for 3 days, man. I mean, I was like in bed for 3 days. And then I got to feeling better. And then Molly got sick on Christmas Day. She was down for the whole day, starting about 1 o'clock. And then now the baby's sick. So it's like we got an infant with a fever and a flu. Not fun. Oh, Joe, what's going on? Heberston, what is up? Hey, I appreciate it, Joe. Yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all's well wishes, too. That meant a lot to me. I'm still coughing a little bit, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm still recovering, man. It kicked my butt. That's twice this year now I've been sick. I got that strep throat back in August. That really whooped my butt. And then this. Oh, so Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so we all think Baker's it, huh? We think he's going to get paid. He's going to be the quarterback of the future for the Buccaneers for a while anyhow. Baker is playing lights out, I tell you, man. I didn't see this coming. Didn't see this coming at all. And it was surprising because I started watching the game late. I turned the game on. First thing I saw was Devin White get an interception. It's like as soon as I turned it on, boom, interception. I think I was like 20 minutes late. And my first thought was, yes, Devin. And then I went, Devin? It's like Devin White started? But he didn't start. Though he did play the majority of the snaps. There's some crazy stuff going on there. I don't know what's going on. What the coach was doing with that. Proving a point, punishing him. I don't know. But it worked because that team was fired up. And they were all rallying around Devin, too. And he played lights out. Everybody was playing lights out. Yaya Diaby was playing lights out. Cansey was playing lights out. Winfield, oh my gosh. Levante David. That's just the defense. On the offense, they were playing lights out too. Loved it, man. Mike Evans. We got to pay him too. We ain't going to have no money for like 20 years. Oh, man. Antoine, yes, defensive player of the year. It's amazing if you look at his stat sheets. He just fills it up every week, man. Whew. Zach, what's going on, brother? Whew. Yeah, he probably had. After playing like that, it's the same with Devin White, man. And you have to wonder, do we go the way Devin White goes? Because we started off the year great. I'm sitting there talking about, man, we're like one of the best teams in the league. And then Devin White goes through his slump. our whole team goes through its slump. Devin White comes back. Can't really say that because we won 3 games without him. So, but man, yesterday was just incredible, or Sunday was just incredible. Was that yesterday? What is today? No. Sunday was incredible. Whoo! You can have Baker or a bust like the Panthers have. I know that's the scary thing about getting those rookie quarterbacks, man. We know what we got in Baker. All right? That was a great pick by Devin White, though. Payne Durham with the sick catch. Yes, he balled out, too. Reminded me a little bit of Gronkowski. If he could have got his balance together and got in that end zone, man, that would have been excellent. But he seems to have this up ability, you know. I mean, he can get up there and catch that ball. We got 2 franchise tight ends now, Otten and Payne Durham. I haven't really been coughing much today. Now I get on here, I start talking, I'm going to be coughing. Okay, who went to the game? Okay, it's going to be mascot one day. That'd be cool. I don't know, that's a lot of work, though. 35 to 40 million a year like Carr or Jones is a bit too steep. It'd be so nice if we can get him for a decent contract, though. Oh, no, MK. He was sick. Was it the flu? Or just the cold? Yeah, Joe, we got some serious contracts we got to work with coming up. Oof. The bakery. That's what the Baker fans are now called, the bakery. We do not have all 22. They're slowly getting it out. They just got all 22 for the, they got it all the way up. Let's see, they got all 22 for the Saints-Rams games, Bengals-Steelers, Bills-Chargers, Colts-Falcons, Packers-Panthers, Browns-Texans, and that's it right now. I do have access to all 22. We could do the play-by-play, but can't do the rewinding and all that. I need a button I can press to mute when I cough. But I figure we'll do the all 22 tomorrow. I mean, we could bounce around and look at some plays today. But they're slow getting all 22 out, I guess because of Christmas. Oh, it's so hot in here, Al. I get the chills and then, you get hot and then all that. But it's hot in this office right now. Yeah, it looks like, man, all we need is one more win. Win against the Saints this Sunday or against the Panthers week after, and we got the NFC South wrapped up, man. Bear with me. The cough will go away. The bakery. Who's here part of the bakery? Who here are Baker Mayfield fans now? He did cause... He was, I think we had at least 2 sacks yesterday that he got that I want to say were his fault. One for sure. He held that ball way too long. But both times. And he even said it after in the press conference. He said he's just holding the ball too long. And he was like, man, I feel bad for the guys up front. The line, they're blocking well. And then I hold the ball too long, which is really cool. I love the press conferences. My favorite one, though, was probably Todd Bowles. I don't think it was after the game. I think it was before the game. No, it was after the game. They asked him if he was going to sit players, if we wrap up the NFC South next week, if he's going to sit players after that. And he was basically like, no. And I loved his response. He said, last year we played our starters for a little bit and then pulled them. And he was like, that was a bad decision because we went into the playoffs rusty or whatever. And so he's not going to do that this year. And I was like, yes. I was like, thank you. One, acknowledging the fact that was a bad idea to do it last year. Mainly because it gave Tom Brady, his first losing season. Was the reason why I was upset about it. But it was just nice to see the coach, kind of acknowledge mistakes. Everybody really just seems like they're learning, like they're I don't know what the word is, that they're getting better. The press conference with Dave Canales the other day, it was great. I mean, I'm not one for guys crying, especially on the podium and stuff like that, but they asked him about getting the job, and he got a little choked up, but he said, I just don't want to disappoint Coach, because he gave me a chance. He gave me a shot, and he was like, he had to sit there for a second. He was like, hold on. I thought that was so cool. And I could see the team rallying behind crap like that, I wanted to go out there and play for him. It's like, man. So I have to reevaluate my fire Todd Bowles. Back on the Bowles train. All right, let me catch up with the chat here, of course. You know how that goes, guys. Rashad, what's up, man? Saints going to come play. Those boys got to get focused. Are they imploding over there? That's how I feel. Castillo, what's going on, man? Yes, I do think we clinched the NFC South. I think we're going to beat the Saints. If we play like we did Sunday, there ain't too many teams can beat us. But we've seen across the league how, even the best teams like the Falcons, the Eagles, the other bird team, they're struggling. 49ers got whooped by the Ravens. It just seems like they're in Dallas, they had a tough time. There isn't anybody really separating from the pack, I don't know. The bakery's in the house. Kate, what's going on? Yeah, I'm the same way, Castillo. I wasn't a big fan of Baker. Was not a big fan of him. Yeah, okay, the Buccaneer Observer shirts, they're coming. But like I said, Rampage, what's going on, man? Probably won't get to it till after the season. O-line has to improve next season. I think they will. Hope you had a good Christmas too, Rampage. Did you get good presents? Right, Al. That's the thing. I was holding back on saying the Buccaneers were getting better because we played two bad teams, or at least we put the Panthers, and that was not a good showing by the Buccaneers, and then the Atlanta game, we barely squeaked that one out, and it's just like I was like, I'm gonna withhold saying we're a good team yet, but I think after the Jaguars game and the Green Bay game. Yeah, because we really did slice up Green Bay. And, I wish we could have watched the defense all 22. Maybe we'll get to that later or something. Because I really wanted to watch it. I haven't had a chance to watch it either. But, I had to start muting this or something. But after that Jaguars game, I'm like, nah, we're a good team. We're back on track. If Castillo, if the Jaguars played bad, which, there's possibility there was a lot of that too, then that just means we got lucky 4 times in a row. I don't think so. But, we beat a bad team then, which is what you got to do. I'm not mad about that either. I know, okay. That's what I should be having right now is a beer. Kate, I'm one of those people. 99% of the fans gave up on Todd Bowles just before the team starts fulfilling his vision. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm not scared of Carr either. At the beginning of the season, I was worried. I like Dave Canales. I do. I think he's getting better as an offensive coordinator. I think he's one of those guys. He's not stuck in his ways because he hasn't got his ways yet, but he seems like he's constantly wanting to learn and improve. And we've seen him go through, 3 iterations of offensive style play calling since he's been our coordinator. He's going to do what it takes to get to win, I think. He doesn't seem to have an ego. He's not trying to push his system and all that good stuff. Bucks win 48-10. Oh, we need to go through and figure out who won the score prediction. The Dirty Baker's dozen. I like that. Good job, MH. MH won the Fantasy Football Championship. I killed it this week. 175 points I scored, and I was on a bye. It's like, are you serious? And the guy who was also in a bye, who I'm probably going to end up playing in the championship, I would imagine, he only scored 80 points. I was like, why couldn't I have played him this week? Oh, yeah, that's right. That typhoon during the Panthers game. I forgot about that. You forget about those little details, you know? Yeah, I got Molly one of those Arians. What are they called? The Arians hats. It's got little Bruce Arians on the side, but he wears them all the time. Anyhow, got her that for Christmas. She's been wanting one for years. Kate, you're guilty of it too? You were ready to fire balls? Oh, I know. Rashad is really becoming a playmaker, man. He's pretty cool too. I like he does stuff on Instagram and TikTok and all that. He's the new generation football player, man. Poor Byron Leftwich. We're still beating up on Byron Leftwich. Right? Rampage on that. Well, you got to have consistency. Let's hope that this continues on. We can't have, another string of 6 losses in 7 games, man. I mean, that's hard to do. It's hard to lose that much in the NFL. I was very surprised, Joe, that they played Devin White. Very surprised. I thought we were never going to see him in a Buccaneers uniform again. Yes, Dylan, 100%. It did, and maybe it is the injuries. Maybe guys were just hurt through that stretch at the middle of the season because everybody seems to be fine now, except Carlton Davis. Man, he got laid out. His helmet came off. He was sitting there, and they like zoomed in on him, and you could tell he was like out of it. So we might be without Carlton Davis for a while. The run game struggled. I thought it did good to start off with, and then it had a tough time. But we shut down their run game for sure. I mean, at one point, I want to say the first half, they had like negative yardage rushing. Oh, man, you got eliminated both your teams, Al? Both your Yahoo teams? You'll win one of them, man. You'll win one. A Kangol hat. Yes, that's right. That's right. Kate was ready. You hung in there with Bowles right until the Packers game where we just dominated. Like the week before, you're like, fire Bowles. That's the worst. So maybe that's what they needed, Kate. Maybe they needed you to jump off the train and then It just hurt them so bad. They're like, we got to get Kate back. Yeah, I'd love to know what the deal was with Devin White. What it is that's, it's just very strange. I mean, he came out, he was balling. He was balling. He was playing hard out there. I know. Dean and Carlton, they alternate injuries and being sick, and I don't know. But that Carlton Davis hit, that was legitimate. I was like, oof, he's not coming back in this game. That was a tough one. I mean, he was laying there. He looked really messed up. Ugh. The Santa shredding at the game? No, did not. Okay, your dad and brother, are they Bucs fans too? Lovey Smith was playing seventh dimensional chess last year with the draft picks. That's great. Nestor, what's going on, man? Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I've tried to be a positive channel for years and years and years. And me and Molly were always like, we're not going to call for people to be fired and all that good stuff. And this year I finally broke down and I was like, I can't deal with Poles anymore. I just can't deal with it. Let's get rid of him. And now I feel like a total jerk. I always believe in rooting for success, thinking positive, let the other team's fans be all negative and stuff like that. But this year I slipped and I regret it. It won't happen again, people. Yeah, the Bucs have always been weird with their injury reports. Maybe it's a league-wide thing. Other fans probably do feel the same way. I want to look at some snap counts and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to be on as long as we normally are today. Got to slowly get back into the swing of things here. It's funny. I got on, I turned everything on, and I was like, man, I feel like I've forgotten how to do all this stuff. I got so many checklists and things I got to do. I was like, well, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But look at this. Here's the starters, and you got KJ Britt as the starter for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. And I don't know if he played more than 5 snaps on defense. Let me look real quick. Where is he? KJ Britt. Yeah, he played 3 snaps on defense. So that was pure punishment by Bulls. And I am not mad about that. It obviously worked. I mean, so to me, that's saying that there was an issue with Devin White other than his injury. And I think, Todd Bowles did the right thing there. I feel like Todd Bowles is learning too, especially when he came out and he said, no, we're not going to, sit our starters in week 17 again like we did last year because it was a disaster. He's learning. I ain't mad about it. All right, we got Dean and David played 100%. Izzy, look at that. Izzy and White, 95%. D. Delaney coming in at 91%. Damn. So Jamel Dean was out there at 100%. Now, how come Winfield only played 67%? I know he got hit by Devin White, friendly fire, and his head snapped back. And that was pretty late in the game, and they said he was checked out for a concussion, but he's okay. Let me see. Okay, that was in the third quarter, 14-23 in the third quarter. So I don't know if he played anymore after that or not. I think he did. But he obviously did not play a lot in this game. That's amazing that he only got, where is he at? 67. He only got 44 snaps and did as much as he did in 44 snaps. Dang. See, boy, Vita at 53%. Diaby at 53%. Barrett at 55%. Tryon at 35%. Man, he's just getting less and less every week, ain't he? Logan Hall at 47%. Greg Gaines at 39%. Hey. We are creeping up with some of these second stringers. Otten again, 97%. That's amazing. He's played more than any offensive player besides the offensive line and the quarterback. Evans at 77%. Rashad White at 68%. Oh. Look, I'm sitting here doing it again. Anyhow, y'all heard me. Yeah, Otten at 97%. Oof. Cole Keith had 17 snaps. David Moore had 23. I only remember seeing him on that punt return. He tackled a guy for a -2 yards. That was awesome. Yeah, I did not realize that Winfield did not play that much. Retire number 5 for Josh Freeman. What was the Santa shredding? Do you think we'll win the Super Bowl, okay? Shaq had a groin injury. Yeah, I heard Coach saying they hadn't had anything back on that yet. So, yeah, Yaya's leading us in sacks, and he didn't even start until 5 weeks ago or something. That's craziness. Devin White beat your feet. I don't know, man. I think Devin White's not going to come back, but this has been a crazy season, and I feel like I can't predict anything. I can't see it, especially not when we got so many other guys that we got to pay. He was playing Metallica on guitar. No, I did not see that, man. I got to check that out. I thought you were getting a Gedeke jersey. You okay? Let's look at Baker's stats. This was for Kate. We got Baker Mayfield, 35 of 26, 283 yards, 2 sacks, 2 touchdowns, 116.7 quarterback rating. Dang. No interceptions again. That's awesome. Rashad White only had 39 yards rushing, but we ended up with 70 total, Edmonds and Rashad White, but our average, I didn't realize it was that bad. Holy crap. Total it up. It's 1.9. Yeesh. Look at them. They only had 37 yards total. They pretty much quit trying to rush on us, didn't they? They only rushed 13 times, and 4 of that was Lawrence, and he had 29 yards of their 37. Oh, man. Our defense was just balling. I love that. Look at Mike Evans again. And Godwin. Did he have that many misses? I do not remember. 5 misses. 8 targets, 7 receptions, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. That one touchdown was so beautiful. That skinny post, man, that was a beautiful, beautiful touchdown. What's up, Double? Man, hey, Beast, what's going on? You were playing running back for the Bucs, so he kind of ran the ball bad. So it's your fault. I don't know, man. I can't predict anything with Devin White right now. That's for sure. For one, I didn't see this game coming. I thought we could win it, but I didn't think we would dominate in this way. And it was really the turnovers. It was the defense, I think. Those turnovers made all the difference in the world because they were slicing us up in the passing game. But we were getting those turnovers and the fumbles and interceptions, and our guys were flying all over the field and playing with oomph, playing with juice. Tampa Baker. Yeah, Kate, I want to look on the All-22 and really focus on Yaya in this game. The Raiders would be interested in Baker. Oh, my gosh. They'd probably pay him way too much money, too. MK said, yeah, well, the Raiders were interested in that Super Bowl. We stole that from them. Ooh. I hope you're not right there, Double. Or, maybe learn a lesson if possible. I don't know. If we sign Baker and Evans, our cap will be gone. We got way too many guys we got to sign. We got Tristan, we got Winfield, Baker, Evans, White, Levante if he wants to come back. Yeah, Tristan's up this year also. This is the highest touchdown quarterback season for any quarterback that's ever played for the Bucs, not named Tom Brady or James Winston. Yeah, we still got 2 games left. How about Mike Evans leading the league in touchdowns? Al, you don't think the Raiders will take Baker? How come? I don't remember that, okay. Oh, yeah. I remember him saying something about, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of yeah. Devin didn't learn a thing. Yeah. I hope you're, I hope he straightens up, man. Or if he doesn't, at least play good for the rest of the run here. Raiders are cheap. Moving on from Jimmy will cost Raiders $28 million in dead cap. Good man. There's another fantastic franchise over there, ain't it? Raiders like them splashy guys. Oof. That owner, man, he is so weird. That haircut. How do you have that much money and get haircuts like that? How about Palmer? How many catches did he have? He had 2, like right off the bat. One of them was really good. Good catch and run. He had 4 catches. And 2 of them were on the first series. And then we were doing, on the first series, man, we were doing a bunch of screens. You know, it was really weird. I was like, oh no, it's going to be one of those games. And we were getting some nice yards after the catch. I don't know, we really worked the whole field, I felt like. Baker did have 2 balls batted down at the line of scrimmage, so he's keeping that going. Was it the Green Bay game where he didn't have any? I think that was the first one all season. We still have not had a touchdown in the opening drive this year. We're only one of a handful of teams that haven't done that. Cleveland left a bad taste in his mouth. Yeah, I think he's very happy here. I think he'll take a very friendly, team-friendly contract. I don't know. It seems like, besides Devin White, I really feel like this team is very... I think Mike Evans might even take, a pay cut to stay with Tampa. It seems like everybody likes coach. They like the offensive coordinator. They like town. They like the team. They like the owners, all that good stuff. I don't know, though, but... that interception by Devin White was so good. I mean, he stretched out for it. It was funny though, because I turned the TV on. That's the first thing I saw, and I was like, "Yes, Devin!" And then I was like, "What is Devin White doing playing?" And then did y'all see the celebration that Evans and Mayfield had, the punching thing? That was pretty neat. And that was the first touchdown. Then the second touchdown that they did, the whole team got in on it, which is something I love to see when the whole team gets in on the celebrations, Levante David was pawing out too, man. It's amazing he's playing as well as he's playing. Just like, he's never lost a step. That's a good point, Kate. Yeah, if you want to be a quarterback that's not going to get mistreated, don't go to the Raiders. Yeah, Baker really did get messed over by Cleveland. I don't think Cleveland knows how to do quarterbacks. They just don't. I think Tampa's starting to learn, but Cleveland, I don't know if they'll ever learn. It's been my whole life. I remember Bernie Kosar. It's the last Cleveland quarterback I remember that was any good. There you go, Double. That's the way to do it. Haircuts are so expensive these days. I heard he flies all the way out, like hundreds of miles, to this girl who cuts his hair. I'm not exactly sure about that, but we were just shocked, me and Molly. We were like, what? He actually goes and pays somebody to do that? I thought he did it at home. All right. Well, good. I'll see. Al, I hope that's the way it works. That's how I feel, I feel like we're building a family here. He wanted stability, not more money. There was rumors going around that he was wanting big money, but I don't know. We'll find out. It's going to be, man, I just do not want to see Mike Evans in another uniform, but Gosh, are we going to be able to pay all these guys all this money? I know, Double. It's just like, I would freak out. Could you imagine seeing Mike Evans in like a Saints uniform? Or having to play him twice a year? Vera. Yeah, that Energy Sunday was just crazy. They had the juice going. Oh, I didn't see the Vita Vea fishing celebration. No, I did not see that either, Kate. Bulls wants our fans to be louder. I did not notice. I thought they were pretty, the crowd seemed, pretty decent. But we'll look on the All-22. Hopefully we'll get some screenshots of the stands to see how many people showed up. But didn't we have somebody that was going to this game? Somebody in chat? I imagine the stadium's going to be pretty, maybe not sold out Sunday for this Saints game, but it's going to be pretty rambunctious, I think. Rampage, I thought Carr was a good quarterback. But now that I see him up close in with the Saints, he's not a very good quarterback. It's a Floby haircut, yes. Remember the Flobies? My dad had a Floby. Cut his hair for years with a Floby. I used to I used to shave my head. Real short. Did that for years. As a matter of fact, when I first met Molly, wasn't shaved bald, but it was. Because, I'm not a big fan of paying for haircuts, as you can tell. That's one of the reasons why I have long hair. Too lazy and too cheap. Mike and Lattimore at practice. Could you imagine that? Oof. Oh man, they'd be fighting in the locker room day one. Yeah, well, what is the deal with the Raiders too? Do they have fans in Vegas? Because every time I see a game there, it's always many more of the opposing team's fans. I mean, do people really live in Vegas? Isn't that like a transient city? You're going to the Saints game, MK? Man, that's going to be awesome. That place is going to be rocking, man. Well, that's good, Kate. I'm a big believer in that. 12th player? Yes, I think it means it's a huge advantage for teams. Psychologically, the sound, everything, man, everything. I'm glad he called him out. Did he do that in a press conference? Baker's better than Mahomes. How about them Kansas City Chiefs? Woo! Man, are they imploding? It's like they get one bad call and then they just one bad call in the season and they go haywire. Travis Kelce was acting like a child. It's like that whole team is made up of man children or something. So they're going to have to play on the road for the first time in Patrick Mahomes' career through the playoffs. Couldn't happen to a better team. Car's the check down merchant. Oh, man, I can hear the baby down there screaming. The play calling's not helping Carr there in double. My favorite Christmas movie? That's a tough one. Ooh, so many. I'd have to go with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the old claymation one. Yeah, Joe, if any team can do it, if any group of guys could do it, what was his name? Greenberg, the financial guru with the Buccaneers. He'll figure out a way to do it. I tell you what, that's going to take some math genius stuff there. I just don't see a bunch of Raider fans at the stadium, you know. They're still trying to build up a fan base there, I guess. Kate is justified now. Mahomes is better than Mahomes. Baker is better than Mahomes and Hurts. Boy, Hurts has really looked not great lately. Like, man, it's really all they got is that tush push. It seems like, you know, it's like if they can get close on third down, then you know they're going to get it, and they just go down the field like that. I don't know, but you know, he never is in under the center. He's always in shotgun, always. I think teams are starting to figure him out or something. I don't know. Oh, I found out the other day that I think it was MK was talking about he was going to try to get a football from Mike Evans because you got the tickets there in the end zone. You're not allowed to keep the footballs anymore. So ever since 2018, if you get a football, if a player throws it up in the stands, or you see all these footballs that Mike Evans comes, security and the people that work there immediately come and they take the football from you. You're not allowed to keep footballs anymore. And the reason for it is, and I did not know this, is because they've got chips in them now. Ever since 2018, the footballs have got those telemetry chips in them, and it's proprietary technology. And the NFL has got legal rights to that, and you can't take the footballs out of the stadium. So I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So what they'll do is they'll take it from you and give you like tickets or, you know, some gifts or a jersey or whatever, but you can't have footballs anymore. That's why you don't see signed footballs, game day footballs on eBay anymore. I went and looked. I was like, are there? But there's not. The game day footballs now are proprietary technology, and the only people that can possess them is the NFL. Did not know that. Cowboys or Eagles in the playoffs right now? The Eagles. Just cuz. Although it'd be nice to play the Cowboys again and whoop them for last year. Taylor Swift is the Yoko Ono of the Chiefs. I love it. Yeah. Kate's salivating. Which one you want, Kate? Cowboys? LMH wants the Cowboys. I think the Eagles would be easier for us to beat. But, well, yeah, I don't know. But the Cowboys, just because, get that revenge on them. Who is winning the division there now? Let's look. I think the Cowboys are still ahead, right? How about the Lions clinching the division for the first time in 30 years? All right. Oh, okay. The Eagles they're one game ahead. Okay. The Eagles are 11-4 and the Cowboys are 10-5. So as it stands, yes, we will be playing the Cowboys. Look at the Detroit Lions, 11-4. Dang. 49ers are 11-4. A lot of 8-7 and 7-8 teams in our division for our conference. They're going to be fighting over those wild card spots for sure. It's going to come down to the last week. Cowboys got the Lions and the Commanders left. Eagles have Arizona Giants. Yeah, that was a little bit easier for the Eagles there. Right, that's how I feel double. It's like I want the revenge game, but I also don't want to get curb stomped again. Kate says they always lose in hilarious fashion, so that's why she wants to play the Cowboys. That's great. Yeah, how many 8-7 teams are there in the AFC? Oh my gosh, the whole AFC South. It's 3 out of the 4 are 8-7. Man, so much garbage teams this year. Just a lot of bad football. Dan Campbell was on the 0-15 Lions, and it seems like that was just yesterday. Now he's a coach. 0-16, yeah. Yeah. Last year stank, Herbeston. It was just bad, ugly, non-inspiring football. You do feel like there's something with this team, though. We felt it at the beginning of the year. Then it kind of fizzled out. Now it seems like it's coming back. But like they've all said, none of them gave up. And we saw that watching all 22. These guys aren't quit, not playing with oomph. Well, they weren't there for a while, but they weren't quitting. Yeah, it's okay with me, okay. I know it doesn't seem right that we get further with Mayfield than with Brady. I mean, people could legitimately make the argument that Baker's better than Brady. That's mind-blowing. The Cowboys sending out a lone running back at center to block Vita Vea. Oh, that play. That was hilarious. Who was that? Was that oh, can't remember his name now. Dan Orlovsky was 0-16 Lions? That's hilarious. That's why it's important for us to know what he has to say about things. Woo. MK, I want you to get on TV, man. Baker Mayfield, greatest quarterback of all time. Wouldn't that be something? It was funny, though. I was watching the game, and I'm sitting there, and I'm going, we look like a really good team. We could win it all. How crazy would that be? That would be insane. I mean, chances are pretty low. But I mean, here we are. We're playing good football. We've won, 4 in a row? 2 of them against, not horrible teams. We beat the mess out of them. Zeke. Yes. Zeke Elliott. That's right. Thank you, Herb. MK is going to be the one stumbling across Dale Marbury Lane, talking crap the whole time, getting ready for the game, walking to the stadium. You see the matchup with Dallas playing out a lot like last year? I don't know, man. If we go in with this energy, I don't think so. I think we were just so dead last year. Right? I know, Kate, watching the 49ers, they look so bad. Hey, the Ravens are a good team, but just bleh. I was like, we could do this. We could beat the 49ers. We could beat the Eagles, especially the way both teams have been playing lately. It's like we're getting hot at the right time. We sound like Cowboys fans now. We win one good game. We're like, we're going to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, Double, Wade, it totally shocked me yesterday. Completely shocked me. I mean, I was, we had so many people sick in the house and, Christmas, it's hectic always, and kids and all that. And like I said, got the game on late and everything. And I was just really expecting to see a beatdown or a blood game or whatever, And we were just like playing. It was like a gift. Like Santa gave me a gift. I was like, what? Molly, unfortunately, wasn't able to watch it. She got sick. She was out all Christmas Day. It started about 1 o'clock. She was like, I got to go lay down. She crashed out. And I told her the next day, I was like, man, you missed probably the best performance the Bucs had all season. I was like, they look like a playoff team. Season's not over till it's over. Bucs getting that Super Bowl. Al, I'm not trying to be rational here. I quit being rational. I'm putting my pewter glasses back on. Just going crazy. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Okay. He's going to do it. He's got a tradition of going to the Saints games. That's why we're winning now against the Saints. Remember that long streak we had when we didn't win against the Saints? That's done. Cowboys can't beat anybody with a winning record, huh? Come on, Rampage. You got to get with the hype. Put the pewter colored glasses on, man. Joe says, I would never tell MK to run across the field, but MK, you would be a legend. I'm not saying do it. Just like Joe. Right, yeah, there you go, Double. That's what, we're beating the bad teams. And honestly, I'm looking around the league and I'm like, I don't really see any teams that are like dominant right now. Maybe the Ravens. We snuck into the Super Bowl last time. Yeah, nobody expected us to win that, even get there. Rationality has no place on this team or this fan base. Okay, well, Roger, what's up? Really, Kate? Kate's been spying on the fan base, and we've already mentally dominated the Cowboys fans. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to bully them, double. I don't want to win. I don't want to get a squeak through victory. I want to just dominate the Saints. I want to make a statement. Do you have a good Christmas, Roger? Start the predictions. Oh, we need to go through and see who won the predictions. All right, let me see. We've got Kate said 24-28. Well, we didn't get that many last week. Lawrence was 30-33 Bucks. MK was 48-6 Bucks. He might be the closest. And Jim was 34-26 Bucks. Anybody want to do the math on that? Need to put an asterisk on the winner this week because I was sick and we didn't get any more predictions in. Okay. 24-20. 28. 30-33. 6-48. 34. And the official score was what, 12-30? Hmm. 12, 14 plus 14. It's going to be 18. So close. 26. Kate, looks like it's you. 24-28. I'm going to write down your score prediction there, MK. Wait, $10. Not our fault other teams are playing bad, I know, right? Double don't care about nothing but beating the Saints. Well, they whooped the 49ers. That's what I was basing my... Well, they always play the Browns hard, too. Or the Browns always play them hard. Or is it too late? Yeah, Roger. A little late on that one. MK predicted 6-48. So he was off by 18 plus 6, 20-some. Kate was 14 points off, so she was the closest. D, what's going on? You have a good Christmas? How'd you like that Christmas present the Buccaneers gave us all? I know you didn't give up the faith. How many times, Kate, you're trying to give Al a run for his money. Kate's done one twice. All right, we're taking score predictions. All right. Kate says 30-0 over the Saints. Man. We are feeling confident. And then Roger, you said boo 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 boo. Yeah, it was a great present, man. I had a good Christmas. It was a little stressful with everybody being sick, but it was very good. Santa did the kids well. It's always good. It's always fun with the kids, you know. Thank you, D. I appreciate it. Yeah, the baby's sick now. It's circulated. My daughter got it, and then I got it, and it's like 3 days in between each one of us. So she got it. 3 days later, I got it. Then 3 days after that, Molly got it, and now the baby's got it. So not fun there. Bucks going to be super favored this weekend. Double's going 27-17 Bucks. Nobody's picking the Saints, huh? Al will do it. No, Al, don't do it. I don't want you being right. Al's been gracious enough to let us mortals get some picks in. Overtime thriller. Herbiston, 38-35, right? Why do you hate the Saints so much, Kate? Victory Tuesday, yes. I know, right? That was great. And they didn't just lose. They pulled their whole spoiled brat tirade stuff too. That's always good. People don't like that. No, I did not see them versus the Rams. Oh, yeah, I did. That was Thursday night's game. Yeah. They got they got whooped. Blues Miller, what's up? What are the odds Evans gets into it with Lattimore? Are they both playing well? If they're on the field together, they're fighting. All those Evans Lattimore games, yeah. And so Evans was so great, man. When Lattimore and Jameis Winston were getting into it, and Jameis pushed his helmet, Lattimore turned around, and then out of nowhere, Evans comes and just. I think Evans got suspended for a couple games for that, but I was like, worth it. I don't know if they'll flex it or not. I hope not. It's 1 o'clock, right? Yeah. I hope they don't flex it. But they might, because there's somewhat playoff implications. Don't know. Oh, I did. I got a Bucks hoodie. And I got Molly a Gronkowski jersey and a Bruce Arians Congo hat. Okay, Lattimore's on injured reserve. So I don't think they'll be getting into it. Carl be sacked 3 times and Jameis twice. Are we gonna knock Carr out of the game, or are we gonna have him play? He's gonna play so bad that James is gonna come in. Right? It's Tom Brady. What do you want me to do? Mike is so awesome. Hey, everybody thinks James is gonna come in. There we go. James pick 6. Yeah, who was it? The Saints guy who took out Godwin. You know, hit Godwin in the knee. That was a targeted hit. He did the same thing to Gronkowski earlier in the game. Yeah, I used to hate the Panthers the most, but it's definitely switched to the Saints as far as rivalries in the NFC South. Yeah, when we first joined the NFC South, I couldn't stand the Panthers. Didn't take long for the Saints to take that title of most hated, though. Carr leaves on a card again. Ooh. MK got a Bucks blanket. That's a good presence right there, man. That's a good family. Everybody getting Bucks presents. What's up, David? How you doing, man? I appreciate the well wishes. I'm feeling better, but everybody else in the family's kind of down and out. I don't know when they'll let us know about the flex. Okay, where's his Jameis jersey Sunday? That would be hilarious. Oh, the Taysom Hill trickery? Yeah. Yeah, you can't hate the Panthers now. They're like the redheaded stepchild of the division. Rampage is going Bucks 21, Saints 28. Oh, we got our first rationalist, our first realist here. I was really surprised. I thought Taysom Hill was going to be like their quarterback of the future. Then when he got a chance, he'd stank it up. Yeah. Yeah, David, we got to give you a big apology, man. You were right. No sense in firing balls. Craig, yes. Hope you had a Merry Christmas too. Nestor, what's going on? 6 days notice for a flex? Well, there you go. We got the. God damn it. Do you have a good Christmas, Craig? I hope it's a good game, and I hope we whoop them. Game of the year. That would make it a game of the year for me. Wow, Blue. Hey, what's up, Blues Miller? Yaya and Cansey. I really like Cansey, man. I tell you, the more I watch him, the more I like him. I did not know that. Yeah, I knew Diaby was. He's got the most sacks on the team. I didn't know he was tied with the. And that's amazing, seeing as how he didn't even start playing until deep in the season. Yeah, I'm putting the predictions. They're down on the. They're on the big board. On the Chiron down at the bottom. Yeah, David, that's another thing too with the sacks. Again, yesterday, I think we had one sack that wasn't a blitz. Seems like all of our pressure comes on blitzes. So we'll look on the All-22 and see. Dylan's going $14.31. All right. Everybody is high on the Bucs. Yeah, Craig, I'm back on the Bulls train. Until he messes up again, then I'm going to be all like, fire him. Yes, true, Kate. Yeah, that Anton Whitfield, man, he's just like, he's incredible. He reminds me of a combination between John Lynch and Rondé Barber. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they do get an extra day's rest. Or extra days. Yeah. Huh. That stinks. Double still wants Bulls fired. Derrick Henry is a better quarterback than Carr. Ticker tape. Yes. There we go. It's on the ticker tape. So I keep calling it the big board. I need to call it the big tape. You think that? 26-18, Craig? Yeah, that's how I think too. Or I think that I think he's going to be the head coach next season for sure. I mean, at this point, well, I mean, unless we have a total collapse the next 2 weeks. Rondé Barber, new film study video just posted. Yeah, the All 22 is taking forever to come out. And they get it first, so. Okay, it looks like it's all out now. So we'll have all 22 tomorrow. I'm going to prep it and everything, get it ready for tomorrow. And we'll look and see how awesome our team was. Yeah, how do we do time of possession wise? Let me look that up. Oh, we slaughtered them. Oh my gosh. Look at that. 3707 to 2253. Woo. Man. All right, David. Thanks for stopping by, brother. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If we lose to the Aints, Todd and Dave need to be fired. Woo. How about both teams went for it on fourth down quite a bit. That really shocked me with the amount of times we went for it on fourth down in places we really didn't need to. It was almost like Todd Bowles was out there having fun. 5 times. There was 5 fourth down attempts. We were 1 for 2. They were 1 for 3. They went for it on like a 4th and 13 in the third quarter. It was very strange. Yeah, barring a complete collapse, I'm pretty sure he'll get another year. That's a good point too, Rampage. Not a lot of coaching candidates out there. Yeah, especially Jensen. Jensen getting hurt. That was a big deal. How about us wearing our red yesterday? Red jerseys, pewter pants. That's you brought up the red out game, Nestor, and I was like, oh man. And I was like, it was good seeing them in that red and pewter yesterday. They just look fierce, if you ask me. Kate breaking it down. Yeah, he was asked about it, why he went for it on fourth down a couple times, and he was like, well, when you're up 30 points, you could take those luxuries. Yeah. Yeah, those jerseys really make a difference to me, man. I love them. Reminds me of old school Bucks. Not old school, but the 90s Bucks. And they just look, fierce to me. It might be biasness, but it just seems like we always play better with those on. I don't know. David had to come back. You had a party with David? That'd be awesome. That'd be fun if we did that. Fire Todd Bowles and then hire him back as defensive coordinator. Yeah, same here. Okay, most of my jerseys are red too. Although I've got a little bit of everything, but most of them are red. Yeah, the all pewter is pretty cool. You know, Cansey is great at using his hands, man. Let me go back and hit that link you sent me, Al. The ticker tape. Blackberry. That's one of Vita Vea's techniques, Kate, laying on guys. He used to do it to McCaffrey all the time. It didn't matter who tackled McCaffrey, Vita Vea would run over there and try and lay on him. He used to crack me up. And it seemed to work because McCaffrey would be dead tired by the end of the game playing against us. Vita's a big boy. All right, do we cover everything? We had a couple of almost interceptions in this game, too, that we dropped. Who was it? Oh, 27. Yeah, he had one in the end zone. He dropped. Oh, they almost had an interception, too. Mayfield, it was in the third quarter. Mayfield threw it to Trey Palmer. Cornerback got right in front of that thing, and he ended up dropping it. Did y'all see when White blitzed that one time, and he almost got Trevor Lawrence, but Lawrence got away and ended up scrambling for 15 yards, but White was coming around the corner and slammed right into their right tackle, took him out. He was gone for the rest of the game. White slammed into him hard. He was engaged with, I would say Shaq Barrett or somebody at the time, and White slammed right into him. And then that BS penalty that they called on Devin White, he got that sack and they called roughing the passer because he threw him down. Like, man. And then White almost had another interception a couple plays later after that. Yeah, I'm excited to watch this all 22. So I'm going to have that ready tomorrow. What's going on with my chat here? Oh, there it goes. You got a white Josh Freeman jersey. Wait till players retire now. There you go. That's a smart thing to do. Or get a custom jersey. Never bought a custom one. Yeah, as long as we get a lead, Kate, that's the way to do it, right? Maybe that's their what they're shooting for. Get a quick lead and then just lay on them. Your wife bought you a 49ers t-shirt for Christmas, Blues. That's funny. You don't have to learn to get heavy, yeah. Oh, Hainsey, huh? I didn't notice that, Craig. Yeah, we'll look on all 22 and see. I didn't think the offensive line played too bad, but I didn't really pay much attention to him either. Ooh, Devin playing up to potential in the long run now? I don't know, man. I'm like giving up or predicting anything about him. Hey, Scott, what's up? Is Devin White good at football? Do you have a good Christmas, man? Yes, Zion almost had one. Yep. I know, Kate. I wanted to watch that defense so bad. Defense against the Green Bay Packers. Couldn't do it though, man. I couldn't even get out of bed. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to hit that tomorrow. We'll probably do offense tomorrow. So we'll be able to see that Evans double coverage touchdown. That was a beautiful pass, beautiful catch. Baker threw some beautiful passes yesterday. I don't know what 45's problem is, Dave, but he needs to stop this bipolar ride he's putting us fans on. All right, Double. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm fixing to head out too, so I didn't mean to stay on this long. I get to talking to you guys, and it's just like time flies. Yes, sir, MK. Yeah, I'm excited to see the defense on this. We might do defense tomorrow. I don't know. We'll decide tomorrow. Yes, Jim. What's up? still a little under the weather, but the rest of the family is sick now. Oh, we almost got 30 likes? Get out of here. Dang. Victory Tuesday is pretty good, huh? Yeah, they'll be all right, Joe. We're actually, Molly's, I think, on the tail end of her sickness. My oldest daughter, she's feeling a little bit better, or a lot better. She's just like me. We're just coughing a little bit. But the baby, the baby is the sick one now. So I hear her screaming, so I got to get out of here. Bucks 2, Saints 3, or Bucks 3, Saints 2? Which one is it? Which one are you going for, Al? I do not know if the injury report's out yet, MH. Well, I apologize for that, Scott. I didn't mean to cough into the microphone. Are they not feeling good, Scott? I hope not. I hope they're feeling fine. Yeah, David, he's been letting us have a chance by giving all these crazy scores. No, it says, I want to be your spoon. Scott's going 34-13 Bucks. Well, sorry to hear that, Scott, but I'm glad they're getting better. That's how it was with us. We'd hit like 103. It would come and go, too, for a while, but it was fever and lethargy. My oldest daughter had a little bit of nausea, but not bad. Watch the game in 3-2, yeah. All right, Rampage, take it easy. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Roger, have a good one. Excuse me, guys. All right, MH is saying 28, 27 bucks. All right, man, that's going to be a close one, huh? Whew. All right, D. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to do the all 22. And I'm going to get out of here too as well, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And y'all the best, man. We got a good fan base. Good peeps, man. Good people. I'm glad everybody had a good Christmas. Everybody's happy with the Buccaneers Christmas present. Awesome. And tomorrow I'm going to get the all 22 prepped and ready, and we will watch it tomorrow. And we'll decide tomorrow at the start of the stream whether we want to do the offense or defense. So be here at the start of the stream, and you can have your vote heard. But everybody, y'all have a good one. Have a blessed night, and we shall see y'all tomorrow. Until next time, go Bucks.